great mind. So today I'll be showing you how to create a video ad for business or your business. So let's get started. If you want to start to create a video, here is where you have to start from. This create new, as you can see. So when you click on this create new, it gives you this, right? What you need to do is just to choose an aspect ratio. Let me briefly explain this to you. This depends on the size of your videos. This depends on the size you want the video to be and on the platform you want to make use of your video. As you can see, this is 16 ratio. Now I can make use of it on YouTube, Facebook. I don't really sure, maybe Instagram will accept this size. So it depends on the platform. This is for YouTube Shorts, this is for Instagram, this is for Facebook, and number YouTube. This is also, I think, YouTube, or I really don't know about this, but this is Instagram, and this can be used on different platforms, maybe YouTube and your normal video. But when you want to create a normal video, what we make use of is this 16 ratio 9. It's mostly acceptable anywhere. So 16 ratio 9. Then you click on this next. So when you click on this next, so it gives you to import a clip. So the first clip I'll be importing will be based on the script I already have. Here, I want to start here from here, looking to buy a new home copy. Then let me explain the psychology of this thing I want to create for you. This, I already have my script available, right? Then what I want to do is to find some images that are relevant to that script I already have, to each script sentence rather, images that will convey the message of each script sentence. So I already found my image, and you can find yours on google.com, Pinterest, and other image sites. But I already searched for mine, and let me just make use of some. So right here, I will just need to go and I think I have one. I think I found this available. So then after finding a relevant image, then you click on that image you want to make use of, right? But before then, you could notice the size of this image, like it's not up to the whole size of the screen. Like what you need to do next is to come to this your pan and zoom. Then you can see here it is. Just need to zoom your screen. I'm presuming this size, this your screen. Just zoom it till it fits. You can see this is small, big, like you are zooming. And when it has reached your desired size, then you click on this. If you want it to maintain this. Okay, without clicking on this, let me show you the effect. You can see that this keeps reducing. It now comes back to its end position. But when you click on this, equals to, so you've told this tool that I want it to start at this position and end at this position. I hope you get. So nothing will happen. So the next thing you need to do is click on this clips this image you imported. Then you click on clip graphics, right? Then you download your own clip graphics. This is the clip graphics I will be making use of. You might not see any clip graphics on your own tool. So if you want to make use of your clip graphics, just click on this store right here. So just click on it, then it will load this to you. Then come to this modern and simple. Let me check. This is not modern and simple. Okay, so when you get to this modern and simple, just swipe down to this day to day. Then you download this. So I already downloaded mine, so it doesn't. I won't need to download again. So just download. So after you've downloaded yours, just come here. It's day to day. Okay, so you just choose your preferred one. Let me just choose this. So after you choosing this, then just come here, import your text, like this text you want to convey. You come here. Here is where you import. Rather, come to this layer, come to this text, then click on text. So paste your stuff. Then you can see this is it, right? Then I will need to change the color. So come here. change the color to black or any different color depending on your brand color. Then this one, you can feel like changing it to change the font rather. Let me show you where I clicked on change the font. So when you want to change the font, these are normal kinemaster fonts, like fonts kinemaster have given to you for free. Like you can download more fonts using this one. So go to your access store and download more fonts like we did earlier. So like we did for that clip graphics as well. So I already downloaded my fonts and I'll be making use of Montserrat. So click on this so you can see. Let me just play. You can see this is more good. Then I can choose to edit this my text again. You can see this thing. This my tool is on this yellow text. Then this is my text, right? Then I'll come here to this shadow and I'll enable the shadow right here. So you can see this is looking more good. So then I will give the text an in animation, maybe wipe right or letter by letter, different ones. So just choose, but I prefer making use of this. Just choose the one that suits you most. You can test all those clip graphics. Looking to buy a new home, right? So you test your audience eyes, audience view, like looking to buy a new home. So they should have read this by now. They should have gotten this. Your audience should have gotten this by now. Then you cut this out. Cut this out as well. So the next thing is to come to this guy, our script again, wondering how to copy. So come here again, come to this your image, come to this media first. If you want to import a clip, come to this media, then go to where your picture is saved. So let me just make use of this picture. Then you can see right here, this also requires my pan and zoom again, like what we did earlier. So I don't need to explain much again. So just come here again. Let me just zoom it a little bit. Equals to, then okay. So next is this one is called transition. So I can feel like adding a transition to it. So you can download many transitions, but let me just make use of let me make use of this. Let me just search. I will show you the transition I make use of. So I'll be making use of this this one, slot row. So then you can see here I need to reduce this. This is like too lengthy, 1.5 seconds for the transition. So I can choose to reduce it to maybe 0.3 to 0.4 seconds for the transitions to occur. Let me just switch it to 0.4. So note please, this is where you can get your slot row. Let me find it for you. So then you come to this guy right here, this particular place, action. So you can see this is your slot row. Just download it as we did for others. Just download this slot row. Then after you've downloaded it, come on. After you downloaded it, you just choose one of these and make use of it. But note, let's just start from what we've done earlier. Looking to buy a new home. So let's just give it a little bit spacing, like just more time. Looking to buy a new home. So right here, this is the next stage, that is wondering blah blah blah. So here's what I want to do in this place. I'll come to this layer. I'll come to this my media. I'll come to this my image. Then I can choose on any image right here. So here, from what we've done earlier, you can tilt this right. So I just want to tilt it a little bit. Just tilt a little bit. So then I can change the color to the brand color. So you can see this is it. Hope you get this. So give this an in animation. This your shape you just imported. Maybe fade will be mostly appropriate, so people will know that. So you can even rotate more depending to it suits your need. So I need to add my, what's it called, the text. So note, so you can choose to extend this to make your editing visible, right? So as to see what you are doing clearly. You can see, so here is where I want this to start. Like I can shift it a little bit. Well, this is what I'm doing here. Like you can just do like you are dragging a little bit. Let me just drag it a little bit. Like I'm dragging is, so here it is. Like here is what I want it to be. So, and this one is should end here. You can feel like cutting it. Trim rather. When I want to cut this, looking to buy a new home, I can choose to come here to trim it out. So you can see it's too short. That's why it is not visible for me to cut it out. But here, now that I've enlarged it, I think it should be yes. If it's too short, it won't allow you to cut it. But since I've extended it, so I'll be able to cut it out. Right. So next is to import my new text. So then paste again. Okay. But this is too lengthy. Like I can just choose to cut to just normal text. So let me just okay. Let me do it this way. Okay. This is it. This is how I want the text to be. Then you can see it is not that good here. Just come to your font, change it to Montserrat again. Then I can change the color to, let's leave it at white. But I want it to be placed on this. But you can see this is not that good, right? So on this same text setting, just come here. You can see I'm still on the text too. Then align to the right. Here is where I go into text options. Then you just align to the right. So you can just scroll down, then reduce the line settings a little bit. So okay, you can also do this, change your shadow, rather adding shadow to this. So give your text an in animation, anyone you feel like. No, so different ones, but I think letter by letter will be mostly suitable here. So just test your audience views so that they can capture this again. Oh, I don't think I prefer that letter by letter. So let me change it to wipe right again. So I think by now your audience should have gotten every message. I zoomed it back, like I made it smaller back. So cut it out. Cut this remaining part out. Trim to the left, to the right rather. Trim each to the right. Then the next is just import another image from your pictures, like images that will communicate, like that looks relevant to what you want to do. Let me just find it. So to the top clip sentence, which is, then here is a final solution. Copy. Then I will need to come here again. So since it's their final solution, then this again, same thing as required, right? So I forgot to equalize it, like to make it. So here again, come to this clip graphics again. I'll be making use of clip graphics here. Now presenting is where what I want to make use of. Then you come to your access store to download. So you come to this, your promotional, you can see it right here. Then you just scroll down a little bit. Can feel like using any of this, so you install it, then come back to where you were before. Note, remember this rule, like we are using text, just import, just paste this here. Here is your final solution. Then you might feel like changing the font because I don't like that font. So just come here, sans serif again. It will be recommended for you to stick with one font. Okay, this also I don't like this how this looks like. Since I don't like how it looks like, then I will need to cheat. Like, this is a trick, just add a full stop. Okay, here as well, add a full stop. So this color, this is displaying, I might feel like not using that bronze color, like this color. So here is what I will do. I'll import a new set of text. Like, I can just duplicate. Let me just duplicate one of these. Don't let me duplicate, let me show you this. So right here, text again, paste. Okay, a normal, the settings we've been doing. So then here, reduce the size, right? Change the color to maybe this color. Then here's the final solution. To make this more big, you can just come here to extend it a little bit and come to your text settings to maybe to check this out, the one that works best for you, right? So this also text set option, I can choose to reduce the line. So then here is your final solution. So this, I will give it an in animation, maybe enter slide up. So let me just test what I've done. I don't like that in animation, so let me give it slide up. No. Fade, let me give it fade. Okay, depending on your choice. Then this, you can even bring it here a little bit. So then here is your final solution. So after this, blah blah blah, so then here is your final solution. Your audience should have captured the message here, right? So you cut it out again, you move to the next.